morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Today we are currently on the way to the gym first, and I mean, today isn't going to be the most, I guess I'm going to qualify it as like high impact day for sure. I'm going to try not to lift very many weights, but I'm going to try to rehab my hips, my knees, and my ankles today. I brought a whole bunch of bands, and obviously we're still going to get ab work done because I'm trying to do that every single day. But it's not going to be the normal, well, I guess, what do you call it? Like normal lifting schedule. And speaking of lifting schedule, I think we'll go over that, but right now, it's crazy road construction right now, so I'm not going to try to get into a car crash and pay attention. So I'll see you guys at the college. Welcome everybody to a little segment I'm going to start before I get back to your regularly scheduled programming. Basically, it's going to be Travis and his hot takes about sports. I'm going to try to be some sort of broadcaster, so I should probably start now and just get used to talking to the camera. It's going to be between 3 to 5 minutes every video, using this app called YKB, Ball, and hopefully if I can get the screen mirroring to work, I can put it up, side by side so you can see what I'm looking at. So the first one is, should Texas really be ranked number 1? No, I don't really think so. I think that we run into this problem every year though, and every team that's ranked number 1 is going to be not ranked number 1 come week 3, week 4 of the season, and it's going to look like they flopped, even though they're still relatively safely in the top 10. Unless they lose 2-3 games out of those 4, they're still going to be in the top 10. They're still going to be a great program. I just think that Notre Dame had way too good of a year, Ohio State had way too good of a year, and even like sleeper teams. My phone shut off. Well, you'll see it eventually. But I think even sleeper teams like that have had way too good of years to not be ranked number 1. Ohio State, the reigning national champion, isn't ranked number 1. That's absolutely ludicrous. They are the best team in football. Sure, they lost a couple kids, but Texas has a redshirt freshman, Archie Manning. Yes, it is a Manning. He will be a good quarterback. I'm sure he'll make it to the next level and be a high round draft pick, or a low round draft pick. First, second, third round, even probably late first round as it's projected right now with a lot of people that need quarterbacks. But he's still a redshirt freshman compared to Ohio State, who's the national champion, and even Notre Dame. Notre Dame was a great fight last year. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Sure, Ohio State got beat by Michigan. That is very true. But I just don't see it. Moving on to the next point, we're going to actually start screen recording again. But let's see here. Nobody overly amazing, but there is one more hot take I will share. So I'll do screen recording maybe tomorrow. One more hot take I'm going to share is the Giants, the New York Giants football team, will be good this year. Between all of their draft picks of Scatabo, of Dart, of, what's their DN's name? That's an absolute monster. I don't remember. He's an outside linebacker or D-end. I'll think of it. But between those guys, if they really stick with it and retain or if they have good player retention and just believe in the program, I think they're going to be not, the best team in football. They're not going to be a Super Bowl watch, but they're going to make the playoffs probably at latest next year, and they're going to make a deep run in these next 3 or 4 years. At least I believe so. They have a lot of young talent, and young talent is hard to game plan for because you don't know what they're going to look like, and young talent's really easy to mold into the shape of your program, especially when you have a whole bunch of young talent, because it morphs to whatever shape they want. You don't have to fit to the program that's already been started. So that's Sport Talk with T-Bird. That's actually a great name for that segment. And yeah, let's go lift. I never realized how bad that lighting was over there, but we got it fixed. It's just loud now because there's a fan behind me, because if it wasn't, it would be up a zillion degrees in here all summer. And today, like I said, is going to be a knee/ankle/hip recovery day, just because they've been kind of frozen for the past, however long. And you can even have ChatGPT do it. But at least for me, I've had PT enough. I've had just a somewhat knowledge and understanding of kind of how to train for these sort of things. And always make sure to do the other side as well, to train some flexibility to that. But don't overtrain on one side, because then you'll never catch up. So keep your good side at, say, 3x10, and then do this side also at, 3x8, 3x10. Don't do to failure, because failure on this one might be only 6 or 7 reps. Failure on this one might be 100, and you'll just never catch one up to the other. You would, but it'd just be a long time. So, like I said, Wednesdays and Saturdays would be active recovery days like this. I might go for a walk, I might sit on a spin bike, I might do something like this. I might do a combination of all that. And then the other 2 days, like you saw, Monday was chest day, Tuesday was back day. Those were strength focused. The next ones will be speed focused. And I'll get better at telling you guys what I'm going to do before I do it, so then you know what to kind of plan for, and you can do the same things that I do if you want. So without further ado, here's a time lapse of basically rehab. Here we go. Home again. We're going to play What's in the Box. And actually, well, I know what it is, because I have a, I got a delivery notice, which is cool, but real quick, I'm just going to tell you guys how absolutely I didn't want to do that. And I'm proud that I did it anyway. And I did, my core work for the day, and that's good and all, but I don't feel proud when I do it, because my body craves something that's hard, something that gets my heart rate going, gets me sweating a little bit. And for the past 6 months, I haven't had any of that. I'm trying to hide my address because I don't want y'all at my house. No offense. But we got Rejuvenator, everybody. This is like a sneaker cleaning. Well, this is actually spray that kind of makes the suede kind of pop again, and then clean it as well. Cleaning foam and laundry detergent, because I'm going to try to make some money cleaning sneakers, like I said, and I'm just glad it showed up. These actually were here relatively quickly compared to other things I've ordered. Not from Rejuvenator. This was probably 4 or 5 day shipping, give or take, which is actually really good. So yeah, let's get some food, let's rest up, and see what we can do. Alright, effectively welcome to tomorrow morning, which is actually today's morning that I post this. I totally forgot to record an outro, but that's because I didn't do very much when I got home. Obviously, I don't do much, there's not really a lot to record. But I think we're going to have a full day today, and I just forgot to record an outro. So I'll see you guys effectively tomorrow today. Peace out.